Bubba Wallace, MLB Draft 2020, and Seattle. What's up, folks? This is Brian Gaddis. Today, Wednesday, June 10th, 2020, we are talking about what is trending. Okay, we got a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff trending today in the interwebs of Google. Bubba Wallace. He is in NASCAR, and he is African-American gentleman who has sounded off. This is from journalnow.com. Bubba Wallace sends strong messages from a lonely perspective is the title. Bubba Wallace is a solitary figure right now. Yes, he has supporters around him, good friends, fellow drivers, and family, and the support of a nation undergoing a profound shift in attitude. And yet, the only African-American racer on NASCAR's premier series stands alone. The one voice that the sport has that transcends all others. Wednesday night, he took his message to a difficult place, the half-mile bull ring, surrounded by empty seats, empty parking lots, and campgrounds where thousands of people normally gather, some waving checkered flags, some of the flags promoting their favorite drivers. Some, however, promote something that Wallace simply can't stand by and watch in silence, the Confederate battle flag. In the hours before the start of the first ever nighttime race cup race here, NASCAR released a statement. The presence of the Confederate flag at NASCAR events runs contrary to our commitment to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all fans. Our competitors in our industry. Wallace spoke and NASCAR listened. The flag has a history in this sport, once adorning concrete walls in Darlington, where a person portraying Johnny Reb would be in official pictures in Victory Lane dressed in Confederate gray and hoisting the rebel flag. It was seen at every track in the sport, even those up north whose sentiment for the Civil War long ago vanished. Right here in Martinsville, the tradition clings to a dwindling flue. So it's here at NASCAR's oldest track where Wallace is making his strongest statement. This 26-year-old driver who works for Richard Petty himself will drive a black car with crossed hands, black and white, clenched together in the hood of his Ford. And on the rear quarter panel in bold white letters, the message, Black Lives Matter. So, he has asked that they stop having this Confederate flag flown at events. What do you think about it? Bubba Wallace, he is trending. I think it's a good idea. He's a step in the right direction. It's definitely awesome that he is taking a stand like that. He is happy with NASCAR's decisions to abandon the Confederate flag. Was understandably happy with NASCAR's decision. Bravo, props to NASCAR and everyone involved, he said. So, Seattle. Yeah, comment what you think on that. What do you think about that? I know there's a lot of differing opinions. I'm not going to go there. But anyway, Seattle Public Schools suspends partnership with police resource officers for 1 year. We've seen a lot of this in regards to different entities. Minneapolis Parks and Rec. Seattle Public Schools enacted a 1-year suspension of Seattle Police Resource and Emphasis officers. Seattle Public Schools announced a 1-year suspension. The announcement comes amid local and national demonstrations sparked by the death of George Floyd, the handcuffed black man who died after being restrained by Minneapolis police and after District Superintendent Denise Juneau learned that Seattle Police and the National Guard used district property as a staging area in response to protests. Big no-no. Seattle Public Schools did not give permission nor condone the use of our property for staging military, police, or military personnel or vehicles. Juneau wrote in a letter to the community, I have contacted Seattle Police and informed them they may not use our space in this way and have been assured it will not happen again. Juneau said the district must ensure SPD's values and actions are in alignment with our strategic plan. Seattle Excellent, as well as our values as an organization. So, let me know what you think. I know there's a lot of people doing this, ending their relations or doing a 1-year probationary type thing, 1 year temporary halt to the relationship suspension however you want to call it, MLB draft. So let me know what you think. Definitely, I want to hear what you think. Leave it in the comments. MLB draft 2020 at over 200,000 searches. Somebody is ready for some baseball. Who's ready for some baseball? I think I am. Analysis and highlights of every first round pick. First round winning night to the second through fifth rounds that follow Thursday night. So the first round is tonight. Was tonight. Detroit Tigers had the number 1 overall pick and grabbed Arizona State slugger Spencer Torkelson, followed by the Baltimore Orioles taking on another big college bat and Heston Kjerstad. Comment. What's your favorite sport? Professional sport. Let me know. Are you excited that we might get the NBA back? They're making finalized decisions on finishing the season out. MLB. They have their draft tonight. Gone with the Wind and controversy. Gone with the Wind is getting 200,000 plus searches as well. It seems that HBO Max has temporarily pulled the film from its streaming service after the filmmaker John Ridley called out its painful stereotypes of people of color. When HBO Max went live last month, one of the streaming service's selling points was its TCM-branded channel of Hollywood classics, including Citizen Kane, Singing in the Rain, Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, and Oscar-winning 1939 adaptation of Margaret Mitchell's novel, and according to the... So that was... They are temporarily suspending it. That was from New York Times. Let's get a better scope of this from CNN. Just they're wrestling with its history because they have this new streaming service has classics, and Gone with the Wind is one of them. Remains the highest grossing movie of all time when adjusted for inflation and won 10 Oscars, including the first ever for an African American performer. Supporting actress Hattie McDaniel. 1939 movie adapted from Margaret Mitchell's best-selling novel set during the Civil War also contains numerous problematic elements that haven't aged well, from stereotyped depictions of African Americans to the debate over whether the staircase scene between Rhett and Scarlett, which concludes off scene, was a case of marital rape. Wow, I did not know that. So, is the latest movie to face renewed concerns about its exposure to the 21st century as studios mine their libraries to stock the shelves of new streaming services. The controversy over that is erupted again this week as HBO Max, the new service from CNN parent company Warner Media, announced that it was temporarily pulling the movie after its rotation. The film will return, as spokesman said, with a discussion of its historical content and denunciation of its racially charged aspects. The movie itself won't be altered. So, let me know what you think, what your favorite classic movie. Iggy Azalea reveals that she's become mom to a son. Australian rapper because she loves her son beyond words. Her son, Azalea 30, revealed in her Instagram story. I keep waiting for the right time to say something, but I feel like more time passes, the more I realize I'm going to feel anxious to share the news. John William, who's dating fellow rapper Playboy Cardi, did not share the child's name or a photo. I want to keep his life private, but want to make it clear he is not a secret. I love him beyond words. Australian musician Cardi, whose real name is Jordan Terrell, again dated in 2018. Cardi, 23, opened up about the relationship during an interview with Fader magazine. Once I started talking to her, I just cut off everybody. It was over with. I support everything she does. Azalea wears a diamond ring on the left, but has never confirmed an engagement. So, congrats to her. All right, birthdays. Lily Sobieski is 37. Wow, growing up. Cannot believe that one bit. Sasha Obama is 19. And we got Elizabeth Hurley. She's turning 55. Lastly, we got Bill Burr turning 52. All right, folks, let me know what you want. Comment, share, subscribe. Don't you love my background today? I made it just for y'all. Please let me know. Holler at me later in regards to what you want to see in the comments on this channel. See ya!